Ladies and gentlemen, I have returned. I am back. Good morning. Oh. Let us make a good game today. Like always, like every day. Ooh. Hello there, my man. Oziash. Oziash? My man. Thank you very much for joining. Good morning. Yes. So yesterday we implemented the seed trees, the orange trees. And I went ahead and programmed in some little bit of UI on top of the trees to show how much they generating, how much they have generated, and how much life they have. Good morning, Eritas and DJ. Good morning, you guys. Hello. And now, what we need to do today to implement the feature fully and be done is upgrades for the tree. And I have already started implementing some of the upgrades. And then we'll do another push for the demo for you guys to test. Yo, Firefly, good morning. Hello there, sir. And Flymoon on YouTube, good morning, you too. Hope you guys have a good day.
Thank you, Leafy 66 for 5,000 bits.
No, we are not doing water. Can the upgrades make the tree grow visually? Bro, actually a good idea. Gotta be honest. Though I don't have visual growth for now, at least. It's a good idea, for sure. We could make it taller. At least. Cakez never says hello to me.
Good morning, Mr. Cakez. Hope you're doing good. Have a wonderful day and everything is alright in your life, my man.
I'll think about that, but not for now. Still not hello? Okay, bro. Yo, my man, Mr. Endman Return Zero. How you guys doing? Morning. Let me see here. If we select that, then this is plus stats menu size. Wait a minute. Stats menu position. Let's do minus 14. Yeah. And today we will also, hopefully we can use the Wayback Machine. Is there a way to use the Wayback Machine on my game? On Cakez TD, the Steam page? To test how it looked and what tags it had, let's say a year ago? Is that possible? Wayback Machine. How does that work? Wayback Machine, and then is that the webarchive.org? Is that it? And then you type in a URL. Oh my god, that's really bright. And then you type in a URL. Like, let's see, Cakez TD Steam. Tangy TD on Stream. And then over here, this. The link changed though, so that was, I think, Cakez_TD. Aha! There actually was. And so, how does that work? Snapshot here and snapshot here in August 2023. Let's test August 2023. So can I click on this and then it opens up the website? Is that how that works? Oh yeah, okay. Let's see. Only if the machine archived. I would assume it did. Let's see here. So if I go to... And I can't show that to you guys. Marketing and visibility. And we go to... I guess this traffic breakdown and the impressions, because the impressions keep going down. And we look at lifetime. Then, and we want the impression graph. The tags stopped disappearing in 2024. Started disappearing in 2024. So if we have a snapshot. Aha, here it is. So these were the tags that we had. back then. And so maybe these tags are much better than the tags we have now, because my tags are just completely... The tag page gives me nothing. Let's see, total. And then we do a snapshot here. Here, I'll show you what it looks like using dates as well, but you can't see the actual numbers. This is the problem that I'm facing. Something happened here that made my tag impressions go down dramatically, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse. So this was really nice. All of a sudden, boom, gone. And so I want to fix that. And if this is the old tags that I had back then in... When was this? From when is this page again? Shit. February 2023. So here. That seems good, right? Green shirt to blue shirt? Yeah, true. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Good morning. Ömer, good morning on YouTube. Moinsen, 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 moinsen. Checked out your demo. Great game. Appreciate that, man, Mr. Becker. Just kidding, I didn't... You banned. 5 minutes. Only if the machine archived. The Wayback is OP. Okay, so now using the Wayback machine, we can look at the tags that I that I added to the game, and I'll literally just copy them one to one. That's what I want to do. First things first, cause the Gnomes Dev, Mr. Tommy,
30 seconds.
Gnomes Dev, Mr. Tommy explained to us how what he would do is switch up his stats quite a lot. So let's see if we can do that too, and it'll be helpful. Let's see, edit store page, and then the basic information. And we can go down to the tag wizard, this one right here. And then we'll put this to the right, and that one to the left. Your tags. And that is really annoying, I gotta be honest. But let's see, begin. So we have action. Yes. Strategy. Yeah. Next. The thing is, though, it's really difficult to see which ones... I guess I'll just search them, right? We just go next and then search them. Do you do anything outside of Twitch and Steam to advertise your game? No, not yet. Not at the moment, Mr. Azen. Alright, guys, let's see. It's kind of annoying that there's not a list of all tags and you can just choose what you want. So, for example, I guess I had indie. No, that's bad. Previous. Search to add other tags. Oh god, this is that annoying. Okay, fine. Let's see. Casual. Do we have casual? The tag list is where we found your... Wait, the tags in this list were found in your title store description or have been manually added on the screen. Select the ones you feel are additive in describing your title to customers. So, or simply skip to the next step. You may also search the hundreds of tags in your system to add others. Banuk, thank you very much for following. Use the game stats tags thing to scroll through and pick from Cakez. The website. Yeah, I could do that too. But first, I feel like, did I have medieval? No, I did not. You know what? We're gonna do it like this. We didn't have medieval. I had crafting. Did I have survival? I had tactical. I did not have tactical, so get away with that. Loot. Though we do have loot. I didn't have loot, but okay, let's get rid of loot for now. Funny. Family friendly. Didn't have that. Did I have funny? Yes. I had crafting, yes. So this is what I had here. Visuals, 2D, yes. Cartoony, no. No, not cartoony. Colorful, nope. Cute, didn't have cute. Pixel graphic, I had that. Okay. Action, strategy, casual. Animated water today. When are we getting the dark fantasy tag? Yeah, we add that. Here, where's that? Didn't we? Wasn't there? Yeah, dark fantasy. Where's that? Themes, maybe? Anyways, survival funny crafting. Yeah, player. Single player. Did not have multiplayer in there. Co-op. I had co-op. Hey, I had that. Okay, I just wanna test if it works. Okay, what a liar. Yeah, that's what the gnomes have told me to do, guys. Hey, I'm just following his advice. Hey, I'm just following his advice, guys. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. Action. Roguelike. We had that. Oh, yeah. We had roguelike. Pixel graphics. Real-time tactics. Real-time tactics. Where's that from? Roguelite. Roguelike? Rogue Elite. Oh, we don't have Rogue Elite. Ah, here real-time tactics. That's where it is. Crafting, class-based. Do we have class-based? Yes. So wait, strategy RPG. Not in here. Okay, so where is strategy RPG? It's gotta be under S. RS. So it's not here. Is that a subgenre? Not here. Is that a genre? Oh, it is. Okay, strategy RPG. All right, let's see. So, action roguelike. Action roguelike. Strategy RPG, dark fantasy. We're missing dark fantasy, are we? Where is that? Is that under other? Dark fantasy? Okay, where's that? Oh, it's under themes. Okay. Dark fantasy, class-based, crafting. Survival. Action. Indie. I don't have indie. Okay, indie. Oh, it is under that, yeah. Real-time tactics, we have just added that. Pixel graphics, we have that. Roguelike. Co-op. Funny. Casual. Yep. Strategy. 2D. Combat. Single player. I don't have... oh, I do. Never mind. Tower defense. Okay, so let's see. Action is here. Strategy is here. Casual is here. Tower defense, roguelike, action, roguelike, yeah. Strategy RPG. Action roguelike twice. Interesting. Real-time tactics, yes. 2D pixel graphics, funny survival crafting, fantasy, combat crafting, class-based. Okay, so there's no duplicates, or there's nothing more on the right than there is on the left. So these were the tags that I had back then, and what I want to test is if me switching up my tags will bump up this graph again. Back to what I had. Because I maybe did something here that made this go down a lot. It is quite a lot. Like, it's a huge difference, right? So that's the idea. That's why I'm doing this. Also, Oh, the order. I don't know the order though. Rogue craft. Okay. So let's see. Now we definitely get different games next to us. RTS. What do you mean RTS? No balloons in Kingdom Rush? I know that there's no balloons in Kingdom Rush, but let's see. Maybe if we put this a bit higher. Orcs must die though. That's a tower defense. So it's not really that bad. I'm just showing up differently this time. With different players next to me. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think that should be high. I wonder, like, how important this is. Crafting is a big one. Strategy is also big. Cakes. Bump the graph, Daddy. Yeah, true. Single player. Good morning. Hello, Shady11. Fuck you too. Action roguelike. I don't know. You cannot see the order, right? Indie. Class-based. Strategy RPG. It doesn't really do much, to be honest, you guys. Castle of Alchemist. Oh, that's good. That game actually was really well received. Look at this, 1,000 players. I wonder why... Stop with the error! I wonder why it dropped down so much, though. It's crazy. It had like 1,000 players. Was that bots? What the hell happened here? Release? 200 players is really good. Okay, so we have this one, and that one is also a tower defense game. So I've shown up compared to more niche games, which... Okay, let's look at Thronefall on Steam. Let's see what tags they have. Are they ordered already as well? Tower defense, strategy, city builder, minimalist. Minimalist, medieval, action, RTS, building, 3D, base building, colorful. Stylized, fantasy, combat. YouTube coverage, maybe? We can play around a little bit, but I think we are good. This shows up here. What if we put this down a bit? Then this disappears, right? No, it's closer to... Okay. What about that? I don't think that does anything. Thronefall has 3D in there, but a bit further down. So I would assume that it's not that important. Ha 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 ha. Thank you very much for subscribing, man.
Am I so out of touch? No.
Add building upgrades on menu. Add city builder tag.
Cakez just subscribed.
I mean, we do have building, but it's more upgrades. Casual, co-op, rogue, class-based, real-time tactics. What if we put this higher? I mean, it's always the same. What is that? Chirelis, whatever that is. I show up next to more niche games. Maybe that's good. Let's see. Action RPG pixel graphics. Top-down shooter strategy. Action RPG. Strategy RPG. Pixel graphics. Crafting is very important. doesn't do much. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Chrysalis. Oh, it's called Chrysalis. Okay, publish. These community tags will be removed. Okay, publish. Let's see. It's a test. Success. Oh, the start page has already been updated, so I don't need to publish again. Awesome. Yeah, close. Awesome. Stay on page. Bro, is it updated or not? Crafting. Let's see. Publish. Control T. Tangy TD. Let's see. Yeah, it's updated. Awesome. Really cool. Like that a lot. That means we are done. At least with the tags. And now what we can focus on. I actually saw something earlier. Hello friends. Hello Maria. Hope you're doing good. Wait, I saw something earlier. Don't add indie. You're saying I shouldn't be adding indie, but they have indie there too. What you're talking about, bro? And this is Thronefall. A really good game. So I don't know, man. I feel like I should listen to the guys that have more XP than me, right? Okay, so we just updated the tags, and once again, for those of you who are wondering why did we do that, the reason is simple. The developer of Knowns told us that he heard it could be like a, how do you say that, conspiracy, but he heard that it's good to switch up your tags every once in a while. And I've been dealing with very low impressions ever since. I don't know what I did, but I changed something with my tags. And when you see this graph, you see such a huge decline in impressions. Impressions is basically your game is being shown to a person on Steam. I might have done something wrong, so we used the Wayback Machine to figure out the tags that I had before, which I guess I lost it now. No, it's here.
Shut up, bitch!
We used the Wayback Machine to figure out what tags I had in 2023. That's when I was farming, and now with these tags, I think it was even this. It's got to be this Reihenfolge in English, right? So we could actually do this Reihenfolge, whatever that is, this order. We could use this order. Listen, man, I can't talk. This order. We can copy the order. How about that? Let's test. Store page. Tag wizard. Where's that? Tags, yeah. Tag my title. But for your tags, shouldn't you copy those from games similar to yours so it appears in the suggestions for those games, Cakes? Yeah, that's what I tried to do. And it worked so badly that... review. I want to go to the review. It worked so badly that I barely get any impressions now. So, or what I'm doing now is testing. I'm testing the waters. I'm learning. And the only way to do that is to just give it a go and see what if that changes something. Like you change what you do, you switch it up, and you see if that does something or not. So single player, then combat. This shows up still. Then we had 2D. A strategy. Where's strategy? Ah, here. Casual. This one is still here, so that's good. 2D tag.
Are you stupid, bro? This is the same tag as Thronefall, but they have 3D. What you talking about? If the tag was bad, then why do they use it?
Oh my god, these guys, right?
Did you actually release a game on Steam? Did you know what you're talking about? Or are you just talking bullcrap?
Huh? You are not Thronefall? You are not Thronefall. You are not Thronefall. Oh, really? Like, do you have something to back up? Your claims, my friend? Casual, funny. Co-op, yeah, very high. Yeah, it's a little bit of a lie, but hey, it's planned if the game's successful enough. So, and he told me to lie a little bit, so I don't even feel bad. I'm just following advice from a person. Indie. Ah, look, Orcs Must Die is in there too. Action. Survival, yeah. Lol, this one shows up twice. Crafting. Wait, where's my crafting? Why is that so high? After survival is crafting. Class based. Dark fantasy. Where did the sexual content come from? Did someone add that again? If I find out who that is, I'm gonna permanently ban this guy from stream. I'm not lying. If I find... You better hide very good, man. You better hide, my friend. You will be gone forever. And I will not unban you. Stop adding sexual content to my game, man. It is not sexual. Crafting, class-based. Dark fantasy. Wait. Crafting, class-based. Wait, that's switched up. Dark fantasy. And then action roguelike. Yeah. Good. Lol, Bloons TD shows up. Wait. Maybe I have some good mix here. You see that? Okay, so now hopefully previous. I want to look at... Oof, one more previous, please. Can you just please just show me the other? Yeah, and then... Then why does sexual content show up when I don't have it selected? Huh? And where is Indie? Indie doesn't show up here either. It was here before. Wait, what? Yeah, it was here. So weird. Now it's gone. Action roguelike. Strategy. Okay, at least it kept that. Okay, that's great. Actually,
Glad to
it
be
shows
back
me
to
really
my
good
favorite Vulcan
games.
and Godot
Wow.
stream. Please keep your functions.
I don't know how I did that back then. Wait, guys, are these just copies of the one successful game, April 14? Wait, we looked at that game before. Similar game, very successful. This looks like a copy. All-time peak 41. 24-hour peak. Huh. Ember Guardian. It's gotta be the same game. 100 reviews. Quest for gold. No reviews. I guess this guy is still farming, but he has 1,000 wish lists. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I like it. Publish. Good stuff. We have the community applied tags will be removed. Yeah. If I figure out who that is, you will be permanently banned. So be careful. Add one more cakes. You have 19. Wait, did I miss one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, I have 19. But should I really do that? Because this looks good, the list. What? Null exception. What if the 19 tags that I had actually gave me a boost? And since when we had 19, it was always like that. And then I added in the 20th and it went down. But if I want to listen, I want to use exactly the same tags I had during this period. That's how sexual content gets added? Shit. Okay, fine. Fine. Previous. So we need one more. Loot. Shit. Of loot. Shit, man. Loot destroys it. It's not showing up balloons. Maybe it is the sexual content tag. It gives a boost. It's definitely sexual content. No, guys. There's no way. You wasted 2 hours of this guy. Cakez. Okay, what does he say? What does he say?
Might be all a little bit. 2D's like too general. I think, and you're also covering that with pixel art as well.
Okay, yeah, fine. I remember that. The point is you do not understand what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to rebuild what I had before to see if it changes anything. So I let this run for a week to a month to see if it changes anything. Do you understand? I understand that he told me to not use 2D, but you're not understanding what I'm trying to do here, okay? Because I'm literally lost at the moment, okay? I understand that he said that. Goodness. Oh my god, you guys are so stupid. It's insane. Add cute. Let's see. Maybe if we add cute. Cute. Next. 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 It keeps balloons. And these as well. Fine. Publish. You have the smartest chat in the world. You are stupid. Okay, bro. I wouldn't call these people the smartest chat in the world, bro. Oh my god, bro. You are so far off. Oof. That is ridiculous, my friend. Let's see. You are not signed in. Yes. Cute at the end. Awesome. Nice. And then when we scroll down. Ooh. More like this. Oh my god. What are you talking about? More like this? Terraria? Oof. Okay. I am the smartest, but almost always agree with Cakez as well. He's pretty darn smart. Oh, my man. Hello, Happy Rosenrot. How you doing, man? Good morning. Animate the water when? Not today. Bro was playing in your Doom in your Discord. Gifs. Who was playing Doom? In Discord or what? I don't understand. What is this? Doom in my Discord? It's more likely than you think. Favorite this GIF, move forward. Send this GIF, move backward. Use these commands. This will only work if you are the one who sent the GIF. Don't chat between inputs. Uh-huh. It's not the dumb solution to go back to what you had before. It sucks knowing Cakez will not follow. I'm gonna delete these messages here. Okay, that's not true. You guys are so stupid. It's insane. I'm changing the text based on his advice. The first test is to see if the altered. Why am I even talking to these people? They're just trying to get a reaction out of it. Anyway, so let's go back to what is important, making games. So essentially, I have added in a little menu here. This is how much this thing generates, and whenever it generates money, it shows how much it generated, which is awesome, because now we can get an idea of how much. I need to save the level, forgot that. Of how much each orange tree has generated. And that will then help us to figure out, okay, what shall we do? I wonder if this works too. Doesn't. So, wait. Line of sight does work. Okay. Alright, it does work. So I could potentially do this. Which, by the way, what the hell? Yeah, that's what I wanted to actually. Mr. Streamer, hello there, Psyche. Good morning. Actually, we can take this thing and paste that. I mean, shall we? Like this, maybe that's better. So this one's completely open. Yeah, cool. So that's the idea, and then these will generate money for us to use, and then we can figure out a good strategy to use to beat the level. Being able to place heroes everywhere, and that will be the next update. Obviously, I can make it a lot more visually appealing or whatever, clear what's happening here, but hello. Is this in-game music or is it just background music for the stream? It's background music for the stream. The pop-up is a nice addition. That tree looks awesome, Cakez. Thank you, Lazy Dev. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you're actually a person who has worked on a game, so I appreciate that a lot. The shop guy is the center of the Tangy universe. Everything around him moves, but he never moves. It is not that important to animate the shop guy, bro. You know that. Anyways, let's see. We definitely need to hold up here. Let's begin and test the level a little bit. And today what we're gonna do is generate upgrades for the trees. Man, I'm farming. Already generated 12 oranges. That's a lot. Actually, wow, that's a lot. Projectile speed. Okay. Uh-oh. Man, I think I'm getting too much. I feel like I need to reduce this down to 1. They already generated 40. Guys, you think that's too much? Animating water is more important than the shop guy? I think none of this is important. To be honest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Enemies should kill the shop guy, and if he dies, you lose, not us. That's actually a cool idea, Cakez. Yes, but I would have to implement it differently, and at this point it would be scope creep. So no, I can't do it. I need to stay within scope, you guys. And what you're suggesting is cool. But what the outcome is exactly the same outcome. So it is exactly the same gameplay loop. It just looks a little bit more visually pleasing. But what happens in the game is the same. Enough enemies go through, you lose. And so there is not really much difference in terms of the defending mechanic in the game. And so therefore, it's not actually that important to do. Man. How much did we owe? We got about 100, so an additional item so far. I think it's fine, actually, how much we get. This guy feels kind of useless, to be honest. And I really don't get many items, do I? Yeah, maybe you should get some defense here, defense action. What's the plan for the endless mode? Will we be able to keep playing after finishing a level like in Bloons? Because I'm in that would be a ton of playtime, probably auto-generate future wave. Yes, that's the idea before early access and before Steam Next Fest to do, yeah. What did you say? Cakes put COVID-19 restrictions. You mean that they have to spread out a lot? Yeah, but I had to. Otherwise, it is you bulk up too many things. You batch up too many things. That's not good. Uh-oh.
I don't like self-promoting stuff, so if I receive downvotes or this gets removed, I can
Alright,
totally
let's see.
understand
So
that.
we got some money
However,
farmed.
It's really important for me to share this because I'm tired
boss
of these
comes.
stupidly overhyped trailers that are designed to sell non-existent products and fool you into buying their crap. This has to stop, and the best way to do that is to spread awareness.
Ooh, we got a short bow. Guys, I have a really cool design for a composite bow. Oh my god! I have a really good design for a composite bow. What do you guys think? Hello Zods, how you doing, man? Good morning. Welcome. I haven't animated it yet, but that would be the upgrade from this bow right here. Okay, I mean we could get this. He didn't hit the tree, actually. Interesting. Wonder how that will go with the level 2 boss. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, she's dead. Wait, he didn't hit this. Okay. The Dark Souls avail? Dark Souls? Fine, I'll look at that in a second, okay? Uh-oh. Oh, he killed the tree! You see that? Oh, that looks amazing! I love that! Wait, so the tree died earlier, right? Yeah, okay, so the tree is active even though it shouldn't be, because... Update. Orange tree. Update, orange... Oh my god! Thank you very much. Sorry. I hate that. I hate the Vim search. It's every single day. The Vim search like has to somehow. I don't know how that works, but every single day the Vim search just does not work. Relax. Where's the update? Orange tree. Here it is. And then we find heroes, and we skip heroes if hero.component and component def. Of course. Dead heroes should not count towards finding out if someone is near. The tree should not be active if a hero is dead next to it. So now, whenever I go to step debugging and I do one update step, the tree is not active. Good. Works. Nice. Very nice. Man, he is not... there it is. Awesome. And now he's gonna die again, is it? Yeah, I love that a lot. Oh, here. Alright, we do have some money. I feel like I need to... Yeah, I need to bulk that. I need a ranger, man. And we need to hurry up. We need to get money. Because the boss is approaching. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't get lucky. Oh, God. I'm dead. Guys, stop spamming the chat. I can't read. Can't read any messages. Uh-oh. Come on, man. Come on. Almost dead. 16 seconds. Uh-oh. 10 seconds. Oof. 5. Come on. You gotta do something. Kill him. Okay, I got one down. Goodness, that was hard. Oh, we got... I guess the shield is more important. Goodness, that was crazy. Alright, so we could get one more here. Then he gets healed. Oh, nice, we got knockback. Love that. This one's actually OP, you know, some of you guys in chat told me this ability, this weapon is not OP. You're so wrong. You have never used it correctly. It's actually one of the strongest melee weapons in the game. One of the, not the strongest, but one of them. Oh, wait, I don't have that. Ooh, look at that. Santa had cold damage. We could get that on this guy. Now he deals cold damage too. And that means he's slowing down enemies. Nice. Can get damage on him too. What's happening? Oh, I see there's more enemies coming. Apples also said, you're using a drone. You're about that statement, buddy. You sure about that statement? 656 times. Bro, I see your ad. These new mechanics. Didn't the gnomes dev tell you not to do this? Keep it small and focus on good mechanics. No, he didn't say that. Oh, look at that! They are slowed now because they're... Oh, this guy's frozen! Lol. What the hell? Okay, the defreeze is not working, it looks like. Awesome, though. Really cool. Yeah, fire and ice stuff, these two things will be reworked. For sure. Let's see. We could get this guy here. Like now he has a bit more attack speed. We could put a wand on her. We get another weapon. And this guy gets stronger. Ooh, we got a wand of sparking. Watch this, guys. We'll put it here. And then she's gonna get this. And we can put another healer here somewhere. Maybe I'll put a healer here even. I can cover many places and then give her another item. Actually, I think with the trees now, creating an incentive here and an incentive here, I have more money and yeah, it actually feels really good. Let's see, what is her range? I can put a ranger here. Or I think I should put it here. And then I'll put another blocker here so that he's healed. I'm gonna give him this. Null exception, good idea, man. Like, this is Null exception's idea, by the way, these trees. That's his idea. Nice. Okay, let me see. Where's that coming from? Eh? $124. What is this? It says 124 though. Here it says 125. It's an int array, which just gets the X is 54 and Y has to be 19. Foliage and chunks. Okay, what was it again? God. Game state. Oh, I see. 54. I think it is because I changed the level. 120. Yeah, I changed what I think happens is... But where? What is this function? Is inside. It has to be... Where's that called from? Look for a hero to attack. From updating the enemy. Ah, I see. So the boss here is trying to use a long range attack. And the foliage was put in here. Before I edited the level, I changed it. Now the foliage no longer exists. But it did not reload the chunking. Like it didn't do... It basically updates... Where was it? Foliage... Foliage in... Here, F4. Foliage in chunks. Clear. Stored into chunks for easy access. This stuff needs to happen every time I update the level again. So I guess whenever I'm inside the editor, this should happen when I leave the editor. So update editor. Wait, was that in there? Transition to level, yeah. Transition to level. Wait, hey? Oh, I see. No, it's calling it twice. Yeah. So this code needs to happen. Store level name in editor. Yeah, update editor. So this stuff. And then there has to be an input section. When we press the return key, we sort the foliage back in to chunks. And then this will never happen again. Hi bro, I've been watching from YouTube. I love what you do. I think the current item cards could be clearer and more visually appealing right now. The item cards feel a bit plain. Item cards? Sunny, what do you mean? You mean when you get an item in a chest? What do you think about that? And thank you very much for the compliment and for the positive comment. I appreciate that. And thank you so much for following, and Blue Wheeler as well. Thank you guys for following. And Hooligan as well. Thank you guys. Let me see. Okay, so it only happened one, but now it should be fine. Oh man. This is the big test. I love that. Oh, it's attacking the tree. Ah, good idea. Good stuff. I like it. Really cool. Oh, you mean the items in the chest? Okay. Oof, can she heal him? Oh, she healed him too slowly. Awesome. Yeah, so he's primarily attacking my trees, so my income. Okay. Shit. Oh, he's slowed now. Okay, let's get another healer here. Oh, he's getting blocked. Oof. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Why is the tree not active at... Why is the tree not active? Bro, why are you not active? Hmm? So let's oh man. Let's figure out why. That is that the tree at the top, 100 pixels down? And the other one? Okay, so the first one is the one at the top. Why do you not activate, my friend? Huh? Does he not find one that is in range? It never finds one that is in range. I wonder if this happens. Ah, great. Hero. One that is close. This one looks kind of close. Actually, no. 500 is not close. So this one isn't. No, not even close. Not close. I feel like that would be this one here. Shit, I can't even... let's see. Hero. Dot hero type ID. Who am I is right? Listen to Tommy Cakez. You are getting off on a tangent again. Guys. This is almost completely implemented. What are you talking? Why am I even answering this guy? So it should either be a ranger that is close or a healer that is close. Guys, you're wrong. Stop making fun of what I do. Stop. You're annoying. Good. Now the negative Andys are gone. Wait, there's one more. Give me a second here. Good stuff. Okay, so let's figure out. We need to know a ranger or a healer that's close. How about we go like this? Here. It is definitely this, what is it called? This. Nah. Also, why can I not break this up? It's a bit annoying. Okay, fine. We'll do it like this. This is the wrong tree we're looking at. We need to look at the right tree. Okay, so this tree. That's the other tree. That's probably not the ranger that is close. Here's a ranger. Wait, that could actually be the ranger. So this ranger right here. I think that's him. Yeah, that ranger. What is... What's happening? Is he not in range? He's not in range. Why? Huh. Maybe because the orange tree died. Good day, Cakez. Hello, Tony. How you doing, man? 20. Can you check if the current is well might would help knowing which one? Current HO, what does it mean? Are you going to animate the water today, Cakez? No, we are currently... I'm currently doing the last bit of debugging with the trees. Alright, so we found out the... It says that it's not in range, so apparently... Let me slow it down so we have more time. They are not in range. But they were. Were they? Were they not in range? Let me test. So, I'm gonna save. and restart the level. So this is, it reaches to this, like this nipple of grass here. Let's restart. Eh? Oh, I see. No, the tree got knocked back. The tree got, look at the position of the tree. It's in a different position, because the reason why is whenever handle damage inflict, whenever something dies, where is it? Damage will kill the target. Where's it pushing it? When is the push happening? If it's an enemy, that doesn't matter. To return damage. When is the push happening? Am I blind? There's a push whenever... Hey? Current HP of the character you're debugging that could help as you help me identify. Yeah, that could help too. Hey, wait a minute. Let me think. I coded in a knockback whenever something dies. And usually this is the part where something dies. And then... Oh, wait, mate. Huh? Or is it pushing it here? It's not doing it here. Ah! Where is that? It definitely... Wait, maybe an attack? Hit type impact. Effects. Explosion, blah, blah, blah. Apply stun. Check if target blocked. Check if target dodged. Knockback. Maybe it's push target. Yeah, I only call it one time, so it's definitely not here. Physical damage, fire damage, cold damage, lightning damage, poison chance. We'll figure it out. Reflect is important, yeah. True damage can't be intervened, yeah, that will be deleted. Freeze chance. Damage. We have damage, we have impacted. We did 50% more physical. Find the highest damage. Where is it, man? Damage numbers. There's no way. Is it in update entities? 100%, bro. It's not here. Bro, where is the push? I don't know where I'm pushing them, but I'm pushing them. Where? Huh? It's got to be in handle damage infliction. Aha! There it is. So basically, this cannot be true. So basically, bull is not orange tree. Is basically the target's component has to be a hero. Component hero. And the target dot hero type ID is orange tree. If it's an orange tree, if it's a hero and an orange tree, so basically it's a hero and it can't be an orange tree. It's not an orange tree, const. Then we can push the target. We cannot push orange trees on dev. That sucks. Imagine if you had all of your effects in one folder. Bro, that has something to do with effects. When is your interview going to be published? I have just edited the video. It is edited. It's done. It is 2 hours long, 40 minutes. And that will be uploaded today. All I need is just a thumbnail. Need to make a thumbnail today and upload it. And in the beginning, I noticed. So basically, in the beginning, I had a lot of lags. And in the end, the camera disappeared a lot. But in the middle part of the interview, the camera for him was actually okay. But yeah, for the next interview, I have to do a better job. All right, let's see. So basically, this is not useful now anymore. Unless I place another unit, I guess, here. Holy shit, this guy killed all of them. Damn. Just completely destroyed him. Man. I feel like I wanna beat him. Uh-oh. Is that... Heal. Aww. Okay, he's dead. That's good. Now we got a lot of money. Oh, yes. Good item. Really good item. Actually. Yeah, so that... No, hey, actually, I beat this first try, spreading out a little bit. Building really good connections between healing and tree. I'm happy. I think the game has gotten a lot more fun because of the tree. And I leaked a lot. Holy shit. What did I just read? The money you earn from the tree is not even enough to cover the cost of putting extra units there. You're wrong. You know why? That is the first tree upgrade. Here is where it gets interesting. This is what we're gonna implement today now. These are the upgrades, and I'll show you some of the upgrades that I thought about. You guys... F? I'm not effing. YouTube, am I... No, YouTube... No, YouTube is still going. You guys are lying. Here are some of the upgrades that I came up with today. Look at those. The first one can't be too OP. Cakez, I didn't see if it was the case, but when you are placing a unit, does it indicate on it before you place it within the range of a healer? Yes, it does. Gain more HP plus money generation per unit next to them. More per unit.
Oh, it's good to see you again. Pull up a chair by the hearth.
I think that would enable devballing way too much. And that would be too OP, I feel. I could make it much less, but I thought about it. It does encourage, so like, because all of the other upgrades already encourage a lot, like the damage boost on heroes, that's a 30% damage boost, or the root ability for enemies, that one's cool too. And then the enemy slow, to slow them down, because we don't have a slow yet other than the mage. And so it's really cool. So that is the next upgrade path in the game. And then the last one, I feel, for now, will be the inventory. I have a question about the Gnomes interview. Are you gonna share ad revenue with Tommy? I hate these questions. You're gone for like half an hour. Yeah, you're getting on my nerves. Shut the fuck up, man. God, is this guy annoying. Why am I reading this? Look, you lagged, Cakes? I did. The door's open. I should not be so loud. God damn it, that was loud. Holy. Goodness.
ASD.
I just didn't move. Huh? What you talking about? I just didn't move. I wasn't. Good interview. Get good inventory upgrade. One slot randomly changes item in it per turn to the same level tier. TFT copy. Oh, actually good idea. Really good idea. I'll keep that. Yeah, that's a really good, that's a TFT copy. Really good idea, man. Awesome stuff. Thank you, man. Don't save. I'll put that, we can get rid of that too. I'll put that here. Really good idea, man. Awesome idea. Like that a lot. Inventory upgrade. One slot randomly changes item in it per turn to the same level tier. Though that could also be annoying, couldn't it? Because let's say you're saving up a level. Or it's like a special slot. Maybe it's a special slot in the inventory, not the entire inventory and then a random item in there. Because you could potentially have, let's say, a longbow and you want to farm longbows. You have to put it in it. Special slot, okay, yeah. There we go. And so yeah, Asen, the thing is almost done. Okay, awesome. Now, I'm very happy about the implementation of these. I have coded in half the upgrades already. Now we just need to... We can draw some of the images. Sorry, some of the upgrades too. Let's make... Let's actually take the entire thing, I guess. And then we go to this upgrades part here. So this is where we start building those upgrades. Oopsie. As far as I remember, what we did was, I think we built our own, what is it called? Its own sprite, right? It's not, we didn't do that in the Atlas. Is it actually a gradient? Or is it just one color? It's the same color, okay. There we go. Okay, so we can actually, let's copy some of the, copy some of that. That would be the first. I do not want to spend too much time on these upgrades because we've got too much to draw and do. So that will be, let's say, the first upgrade. Or, since the first one is just more oranges, we could also just draw an orange. Or what we could do is, we take this entire thing. Actually, we can do that. Then we do Control U. and we can darken it a little bit. Right? So we darken it, it's in the background a bit more, and then we take an orange. I kind of like building this stuff because it does not require too much work. Where is it? Here. Actually, let's put that on another layer. Top. Or we do it the other way around, where we start at the top. Uh-oh. Wait, huh? Wait, huh? Oh, I see. I was in the wrong layer. God damn it. Fine, one more time. Fuck. Where's the orange here? Let's get both. Nah, let's just get that. No! Copy! Paste. So what we do is... like that. Actually, no. Sorry about that, guys. One more. Where's the tiny orange? Here. 8 by 8. Here's the idea. We do this. Shit, I didn't copy it. Oh, I hate that so much. Sprites. Copy. Layer 1. So a cute gray beard dude in the sprites. Ah, yeah, that was the mage, bro. Did you hear that? That. And then we'll do a B. And we'll just use that color. And make a plus. We could even make a thick plus. Like Chat's mom. There we go. Make an outline. Good stuff. And then we'll do that. Control M. Control U. And we'll make that a bit... We could even do the same thing here. We make that 1. Control U. God, I'm good. I love that, man. I just love it. Look at this, guys. We do the same thing to that one in the middle. Control U, just a tiny bit. Nice. Okay, it does create a little bit of depth. Nice. Okay, so that's the first. Oops. Next. Next one is AoE. How do I do that? Wait, damage boost is the next one. How do I do damage boost? I could reuse an old... I could actually reuse an old image of mine. Do I still have that? Sprite Atlas? Ah, it's not in here, unfortunately. Maybe we can find The other one's Sprite. Atlas 1. I'm talking about... Where is it though? Hey. It was definitely here somewhere. Right? Here. We could use this. What do you guys think? I feel like that's a good image. Don't have to redraw that. We just put that in here. Big muscles. And then we just get rid of the background. There we go. Oi. Oh, yeah. Man. Next. Man, I'm good. Okay, so now increased AoE. How do we do that? I don't want to spend too much time on AoE. Do I just draw a circle? Like a blue circle? Oops. And then put red in there, B. I think that's fine. Control, and then we do Control U. What if we change the alpha a bit? That one's bad. What if we change the saturation? Doesn't do much. Yeah, it doesn't do much. Alright, let's do that then. That's fine. Okay, next. This is where it gets a bit more annoying, because now it starts slowing down enemies. I don't know how we could do that. I don't know. I think I'll just draw... Oh, I know how to do the last one, I think. We can do like a boot. Like a human foot. Right. Let's try to get one like the shape first. Oops. Maybe that. Or we make it like this, right? Like this. And then on top of that, we draw veins. Oh my god! Did you see? Do you see that? Isn't that amazing? And that's a leaf. Wait, that's a leaf. There's another leaf here. And then there's another leaf. God, I'm good at pixel art, man. Holy. And then all we need to do really is just color code this. So Shift 2. That one looks like a leaf now. Wow. Yeah. Nail polish. We don't really need to draw like a lot of stuff on the leg. There's not much needed. Wait, what am I drawing on? Right, I'm drawing on the veins. So vines. So I can't put that here. I need to put that here. So like the foot doesn't need to have that much going on, if that makes sense. It doesn't need to be that detailed, if that makes sense. Because we're not looking at the foot. That's not part of the interesting part. It's supposed to show the veins. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Okay, awesome. And then I want to also put a poisonous skull in there. Looks like a penis. It does not look like a penis. You are wrong. Like crazy. Okay, whatever. Let's keep going here. Does look like a foot? Of course it does look like a foot, I know. And we could even do the following here. Where we create some sort of, I don't know, like a ground that it stands on. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so actually, okay, now we're good. This one was easy. I just don't know how to do the slowdown. How do I do the slowdown? What do I do? No clue. CBT icon? What does that mean? Far away looks well. Yes, you need to look here. At the top, you need to look here. Don't search, then you're banned. Don't type something in chat.
Don't be afraid of poor marketing and you'll be
that
stronger.
Could get me potentially banned,
Good game
okay? Because I don't know these things.
nonetheless. The money will come
That's
to
not
you.
nice. See you in 5 minutes. Hi, I love your videos. How do you learn programming? How did you learn programming? I sat down and programmed, man. You can do it too, bro. What I did in the beginning is 10 to 15 minutes only. Like very chill programming. Like I eased myself into it, okay? But I did it every day. So let's say I wanted to game Path of Exile. I would first do some programming for 10 to 15 minutes and then I'd be like, okay, let's now play PoE. And then over time, because of the consistency, the 15 to 20 minutes became an hour, 2 hours. There's a lot of people posting links in chat. Uh-huh. Yeah. Do Nasus. I actually already did that. I did Nasus already, just now. So, this is vain. And maybe the slow upgrade just sucks. Maybe we use a better upgrade. Rather than slow. Because we already have root. Why would we need slow? Think about it like this. How's it going? Good, Kubile. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing good too. Goodness, heroes. Thanks, GGG. Don't die before release. Hope not. A leg in the swamp and a down arrow cakes. Yeah, but I feel like it's the same, right? I get slow and then roots. I feel like that sucks. Poison will be here. This one will also poison. I have not built like a poison... I mean, I could do a poison icon on top, right? I can choose... Where is it? I feel like I've done better poison icons before. Where is it? Could do that. Though that would be... I think that's too big. It'll cover too much. Hi, cool content. What do you use for rendering and what do you think about Raylib? I think Raylib is great. I think Raylib, in my opinion, if you're making a game in C++ and you don't want to spend multiple years on the engine, then you should use Raylib or STL3, whatever you like most, to make your game and then move on. Especially when it's your first game. Use that to learn. Skill that shoots oranges at enemies. I thought about this, guys. I'll show you. Maybe you like it. I can't really visualize it very well, but the idea is the following. It is a vein that shoots up and is very sharp. It stuns the enemy and deals damage. It's like a stun every couple of seconds, but maybe that sucks too. Okay, how about this? I'll think about the upgrades. Don't know yet. But we'll just move on. We keep it like this. Vine, a vein. A vine? Vine. Yeah. That was easier than I thought. Apart from this one, the rest was fine. Good. Let's do some coding. So essentially, we now need to implement these upgrades. Let me find it. No, not in assets, in game. Game upgrades, there it is. Hey, UV healing, shop, explore ranges. There we go. So, next upgrade. Orange tree. So we can take some ideas from the others. Deserved for playing Vayne top? Hey, I love playing Vayne when I was playing League of Legends. It was one of my favorite characters, bro. Not gonna lie. Because you could do so many things with the champion and you had invisibility. I love that a lot. One of the easiest champs? You're so wrong. It's insane, bro. Vayne is so bad, especially when you're fighting against someone that knows what they're doing. They can just push you into the tower, and that's it. They have enough wards to make sure they never get ganked. You just lose. And you cannot clear at all, because your dumb champion can only auto attack. The only thing that is good with you is your stun, but when you're under your tower, guess what? You can't stun! So you gotta find a way to not die under your tower. And if the enemy wards enough, then you're just lost. Because they see your jungler. The jungler wants to go to you all the time, but they ward. So whenever the jungler comes, they just move back under their tower. You get like a second of breathing room and then right back at it again. Wasted your jungler's time, and so that means the other jungler has time to do other stuff and push the team ahead. So like, you're telling me that this champion is easy? Bro, what you talking about? You probably played in woodland or something. Maybe even worse than wood. Maybe dirt. Like, there's no way that champion is easy, bro. Okay? I've played Vayne till fucking diamond. Okay, these guys are assholes when you play this champion. And every team fight, they just wait for you. Okay? You don't use your ultimate in the beginning. No, you use your ultimate when you get piled on. And you get piled on every single fight, bro. They take you out first. It's like playing Vayne is having a red sign on top of your head that says, please kill me, please attack me. That's what this champion is. Okay, bro? So no, it's not easy. Totally not. We need an icon for the tree. Just cure away. Oh yeah, just cure away. I wanna see you cure away Malphite ultimates, like, easily. Cakes, were you racist? I was never racist, actually. I never said the N-word, not even to, like, when I was alone. Because I never saw it as, like, an insult that I would use. Not really, no. Though, when I talk to my German friends, and, like, you could say we're racist, yeah. But it's more about, like, it's not like being... How do you say that? Saying like racist slurs. What's the size of the binary?
Fuck Cakez. Fuck pirate software base.
4 megabytes or something? I don't know. Not sure, bro. Would have to test. Is that important? Like 3 megabytes? Maybe a bit more. And then the game DLL. It's 4 megabytes. I don't know. Not much. I bet you were just a damage sponge for your team to carry your sorry ass. Yeah, okay, bro. What you talking about? I was actually carrying my teams. How many friends do you have in real life? Handful? Like a handful? Like, I don't know. There's more people I know. But I wouldn't consider these people friends, right? Because we don't meet and do stuff together, right? So there can be more. But would you call these people friends? I wouldn't say that, right? Acquaintances, maybe? Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, that looks smexy. Look at that, guys. Nice little tree. Happy little tree. So juicy and happy. Can you, like, zoom into this, please? Thank you. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Would you look at that? There it is. Okay, so that's the tree. We need to... All right. Okay, so that's good enough, I would say. We'll put this tree inside of its own icon too. Uh-oh. Stop. Put that here. What do you guys think? Boom. And put it on sprites. Very nice. So that is the icon for this upgrade. Awesome! Look at this. Drew in the icons. Like, guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good are these icons? Like, all together. I know that there are some, like, below 6s. But hey, oi. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you guys think? These icons together, all of them. You're banned 3.5. This guy said 3.5. Okay, you're banned. You're absolutely not saying this is 3.5. No way. This guy out there probably can't even draw a single pixel art sprite. Is trying to tell me that this is a 3.5, bro. Absolutely not. If you couldn't make out what these things are, yeah, I agree. But hey. Bad for that's not the truth, bro. Uh-huh. Can the plant drop a special item that can't be bought if certain conditions are met, Cakes? Oh, you're banned, so you went over to YouTube, Mr. Shade11? I'm okay. Thank you, Monkey Software on YouTube. It's not a mice column. You're wrong. I don't know how you see a mice column. The foot is detailed now, Emo. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Okay. Now we have them. The fourth icon is bad. 10? Oh, my man. First time chatter, you give me a 10? Bro, I should mod you, actually. God damn. Okay, so we need icon ability. All right, let's see. How do we figure out these icons? Upgrade. Ah, here. Orange tree. And then this is increase oranges. After that, we have damage boost. That one's actually really strong, you guys. Increase AoE. This one is unknown. And the last one is root ability. It looks like a dick. It does not look like a dick. You're wrong. No, you're lying and you're wrong. Oops. That was an error message for speech recognition. It needs like 3 pixels removing it to make it look like a toe. How do you see it? No, why am I wasting my time? Listen, okay, I could potentially just remove like a couple of pixels. Fine. My God. 1. Wait. Here. Happy? You happy? There we go. Let's move on here. It's totally not important here what these guys are talking about. Oh my God, I hate that. Boom. Yoink. Wait, I'm gonna do that. Watch. This is like some high-level coding, you guys. Watch. See that? One line. And all of them at the same time. Man. This guy's insane. All right. Now, let's see. Where are we? We are in 320 by 400. So they all have 400, right? What we can do is the following. Boom. We do a comma and then 400. So we don't have to type the 400 5 times. First one is 320. Now plus 20, right? So then that's 340. Next one is 360. 380. 400. Yeah. And then we need another last one. Sprite. And I think, what did I call that? Shop icon. Upgrade orange tree icon. That one is actually at 420. Damn, 420! Awesome! And then we'll give this icon to the game. That is here. Awesome! And now we can begin by doing sprite upgrade, orange tree, increase oranges, and then we need to go into description. We need text. This is orange tree. Okay, that was gonna be annoying. But okay, that's the last annoying thing. Orange tree. Increase oranges. Oranges. And then after that we have damage boost. Like a booster pack. Over here, damage boost. After that, we have increase AoE. Then we don't know yet. Unknown. And then over here, we have enemy... Is it called enemy root? Enemy root. Enemy root ability. Are you still planning on attending next fest? Yes, I have. What is it called? Shit. I have. What's that called, man? I don't know what that's called, bro. But yes. I registered. I have registered.
Hope you have a good time, Cakez and Chat Pepe Neil.
My man. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro. Alright, so increased. It's also Big Harvest, though. That's a cool name. If Big Harvest is... This one's good for increased oranges. What should we call this then? The more damage on oranges. Like on the orange that falls down deals damage. Juicy bombs? I mean... Big oranges? Is it better to start with Vulkan or OpenGL for a beginner? I would want to make my game engine simulation. I would want to make my game engine simulation games. So you want to make simulation games, and you're wondering whether you should use Vulkan or OpenGL. Ouch. I wouldn't use either, to be honest, if I was you. But if you really want to go with one, use OpenGL.
Hey, I'm not dead! What happened?
OpenGL will get you started faster. Harvest season? Let's just call it Juicy Bombs. It's fine. Okay, Big Harvest. Increases the oranges generated. Let's just do that. More. Like, we don't have to, like, say many, like, how's it called? We don't have to say big words, many things. Damage boost. Ah. Now, what is it called in English when you eat something that empowers you? How do you say that in English, guys? Check general, guys. I will finish this first, then I'll check general. Taco Bell. Okay. Demon fruit. Doping. Maybe doping. The orange tree boosts the damage of nearby Tangies. Increased area, I guess. Increases the area of the orange tree. The influence area, I guess. Unknown. Unknown is easy. Unknown. Work in progress. Last one. Enemy root. What's it called? Vines. Not randomly. Periodically, I guess. Periodically. Roots nearby enemies in place and applies a poison debuff. There we go. There it is. That's all we need. Oh, cool. Very happy about this. Revitalize is what you're looking. Oh, yeah. Revitalizing oranges. Revitalizing oranges. Or juice. Revitalizing juice. Can I say that? Is that a good, like, is that a word you could use in English? But that would be for healing. Okay. Energizing. Energizing juice. Eco juice? No, it's supposed to be like for more damage. Energizing. I see an I. Add an S to boost. Hey, I have. Or boosts. Oh, you mean boosts? Is that what you mean, bro? Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, man. Giant fruit juice? Acid. No, you're not drinking acid, bruh. All right. Okay, so this is gonna be... Juice of strength, nectar of strength. Vines, not veins. Oh, did I? Yeah. Thank you. Deadly vines. Good stuff. Thank you, guys. Juice of strength. I'll think about that. That's a good one, too. String upgrade orange tree. That would be oranges. And over here, it will just be description. Awesome. Oh, oops. And we don't need any stat for that. Because it's already done otherwise, somewhere else. Then that is orange tree damage boost. Orange tree damage boost icon. Orange tree, damage boost, and description. Good. Guys, Visual Studio Code is lagging. Orange tree, increase AoE. Elixir of power. Yeah, I mean, Elixir of power would work if we were talking about potions, but we don't really have a potion, do we? So whenever I have this figured out, it'll just be renaming this and then we'll be fine. Orange tree, root ability. Orange tree. There we go. Okay, cool. Now all of them should have an icon, a name, and a description, and functionality. So which one is not functional yet? This one is functional. I implemented this one off stream too. It just applies a 30% increase buff, damage buff. This one is already implemented too. This one is implemented. The only thing that is missing is this, and we don't know what we should do here yet. Off stream, yeah, this morning I had to stay at home for a while because we got a new Duschkabine in English. Our old one broke. And while I was waiting, I was coding some of the upgrades already. Let's see how that looks. Nice! Awesome! Boom, boom. Oh, it takes two. Okay. It needs two. Okay. What is Duschkabine in English? It is where you shower in. Okay, so you told me you told me to look at Discord, guys. I mean, I guess we could try. Thank you, Ninx. What you mean is I just get rid of some of this. I mean, it could work. Sure, yeah. Thank you very much. Awesome. 10 times... Ah, it's not 10 times better, bro. What you talking about? All right, guys, cool. Very happy about this. Now we have the orange trees. And this one actually should already work. Let's see. If I... Let's play this map. If I put a unit next to the tree. And play. Give me a second. Okay, it should actually work already. Give me 1 second, okay. It should actually work. I'm a little bit pissed, but it will work. Just wait. Shin, thank you very much for following. Appreciate that, man. Hello there. Hello, my man. How you doing, bro? It did initialize a level 2. So what are you talking about? And then when we update orange tree, you should be level 2. Level? Let me see. Hero level is 2. Damage boost is 1. It applies a buff. Okay, so wait, there's no one here yet. Yeah. How you level 0? Huh? Why are you back to level 0? Huh? I know why. Because we need to look at the orange tree. I'm so stupid. It's supposed to be the level of the orange tree. Oh. Okay. There it is. Oh yeah! Look at that, 71 damage. Oh ho 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 ho! Would you look at that? Let me cheat something, guys. Okay, well, I want to cheat a bit. Okay, give stars 2. I want to see if the area works too. Please work. Oh, I see. We just don't do that for now. Are you animating the water today, Cakes? No, we're not. Oh, big radius. The only problem is the radius is not enough to hit enemies nearby, or the ability just has higher range. I make the ability have like an extended range that goes beyond what this is. Because this extension of the AoE, 0.6 is a lot per second. Why are you giving us more reason to devball? No, that's not the point. What you're talking about. The point is to spread out on the map. This is an incentive to put units in some other places on the map rather than just here. And these trees are in positions where you cannot cover the entire map. So if you put units here, then you will lose to the units going here. If you put units only here, then units going here will most likely get past this choke. So I give you 2. You don't have to use them, but you can. Why would my tangerine stand next to an orange tree? Okay, dumb question. That's the first dumb question I've ever seen, man. See you later. Okay. So those are incentives, but what about disincentivizing the devball? That can only be done with enemy abilities. So for example, an enemy shoots a huge fireball at the center of my devball every time I build a devball. That is an anti-devball mechanic. And there's many other mechanics like that too. For example, I can have an enemy that throws a curse bomb in the middle of my units that will make them all deal 20% less damage or reduce their stats by 20% and stuff like that. And so there's many things that you can do. It's up to implementation. How to implement that, and that is something that will slowly implement over time, more and more as you go deeper and deeper. In the beginning, if you devball in the first 3 maps, I don't really care, because it's fine. Like, use a noob strategy, but and most people will not play longer than, let's say, I don't know. Let's make up a number, an hour, something between up to an hour, and then you will have those players that will play for up to 100 hours, maybe more, and those players will then min and max these positionings, and they will try to get every single tree with boost and maximize this stuff. And yeah, it's just an incentive. I cannot force it on you. I tried doing that. That sucked. But I can create incentives. That's the best thing I can do. If you ever get tired of the data entry, like, do you wish it was automated like in an engine? Oh, you mean the entries about the sprites? I hate it too. Yeah, I actually want to have a texture packer myself, yeah. Guys, Beck, I'm sorry, wanting the best for Tommy. Yeah, sure. You want the best for Tommy. Welcome back, collector stuff. Okay, so I'm happy. This is actually almost completely implemented, other than the ability. I have not implemented that yet, and I won't have time to implement that today because I need to draw it too. I need to draw a vine animation that appears on the base of what's that called? That appears on the base of the units. Like something, I don't know, like I haven't done that yet, but it would be something like, let's do that, make it 32 by 32, I guess. It'll be something like, I don't know. I have no idea. Like that one will be a bit tough to do. We'll have to see how to, like, it's definitely gonna be like a curve. Or like something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see. If, let's say that's it, right? Then if this is the final image, you start thick at the bottom. And then you slowly get more thin towards the end, of course, right? But I do not want to draw this on stream because it'll take too long, and still want to do something else. That's the idea, essentially. Right. What is the idea? Something like this, right? And so all I need to do then is just slowly but surely make this animate. Basically what you would do is, if you wanted to animate that, you will most likely, let me see here. You will most likely start from this and then slowly make it disappear, and then you will reverse the images. Okay, my wife's calling 2 hours into the stream. Okay, one sec. Why do you look so happy during the call? Were you calling me on my combox? No, we got a new douche cabine in English today. Whatever that is, shower, whatever thing. And my wife was complaining that it smells because of the silicone, like the, you know, the stuff that you put in the corners. Shower cabin, yeah. Like, it's a very small one, right? Like nothing special, but yeah, and that, like, she was complaining that it smelled, and I'm like, yeah, what do you want me to do? Like, you want me to like, like, there's nothing you could do, lady. Okay. It's important that it smells. It's important that it hardens, so it doesn't generate any schimmel in English, whatever that's called again. Let me see. So, what was I doing? What was I doing? Open the window. Thing is, in our shower, we don't have a window. This kind of sucks. Glitchy Bite, thank you very much for following. Making bone stuff? No. I wasn't doing that. I was... Clean it with white bleach, bro. Yeah, sure. Let me do that, yeah. When it's not even dry. Good idea, bro. Let's do that. Good stuff, man. Very good idea, man. Alright, let's save the level. In general, noob, bro, the reason why it smells is the silicone. When the silicone is dry, it won't smell anymore because it lost the smell. The reason why it smells is because it's wet. It is wet, my friends. Okay, guys. I think I want to talk about this first. We did the Steam tags. Probably won't see an increase in impressions immediately, right? Gonna take some time. We need like to wait like a month, and then we'll change them again. And this time we'll follow more of the general idea of, okay, what shall we use? We'll look at Thronefall and other games. Like we might even use Gnomes as an example then too. The Steam game. Like, what do they have? They have tower defense and turn-based at the top. Then they have procedural generation, roguelike. So, like, I could put these three at the top too. So, tower defense, turn-based, and roguelike. We don't have procedural generation, so I can't really put that in there. Farming sim, we could say we have that. Because we are now actually also farming using oranges, like with the trees. So we have some sort of farming. Yeah, it's like he said, like null exception, he said to lie in the tags, to try out different tags to see what works best. And so we're gonna do that, right? It's about farming wishlists and sales. Yeah, it is. Yeah, of course. I mean, listen, man, wouldn't you want to do, like, if you make a game, right? Wouldn't you want to try out every single thing that is possible to increase your odds at success? Or is that just me? Hey, am I the only one that wants to do that? There's no lawsuit, bro. No? Ah, so you're not making a game then. I see. Yeah. Just you, I want to fail. Hey, more power to you. Good luck. Put an adult, hentai, and sex in there and you'll be a billionaire. I don't think that's how that works, man. What else do they have? They have dwarf. Yeah, we can't put that. I mean, kinda we can actually, guys. You know why? Cause the oranges have very short legs. So it kinda works, man. Not gonna lie. I would consider these dwarf legs. So, hey, technically it's not a lie. Valid, yeah, I would say so. Man, with the increase I can actually place these much better. Look at that. You can add nudity tag as well, to be honest. Yeah, you cannot be serious. Replay value is what we'll put in there too. Yeah, so we'll wait a month with these tags. Then we'll take a look at how the impressions go if this actually no longer happens here. If this no longer happens. If this goes up again because of the tags and we get more impressions, which would be a great sign, then we'll try to keep the tags for a while. If it doesn't change at all, which is what I think will happen. I don't think this will change at all. I think something else is broken. I think the Steam thinks my game sucks, actually. That's why I don't get impressions. But maybe it does. You never know. So let's assume it does. If it goes up, we keep them. If it doesn't change anything, we'll copy most of Gnome's what is it called? Tags. And we now have a screenshot of those tags. Let me make it so that we can see all of them in one place. So whenever I go in here in a month and I lost the recording, we have this recording on YouTube. And so I could just look at the recording and see what tags they have. Because he said he's changing them up every month. So we could look at different tags next month. That would mean these no longer exist. I wonder what is similar to these. Similar games. Rimworld, what the hell? Crusader. Guys, it's crazy. They don't even have... It's not even a tower defense game in there. What the hell? So they basically swapped the tags in a way where it now shows you something like Rimworld. Interesting. Okay. First language to learn. You have a question, sorry. Audi. As a beginner in game dev, would you recommend learning C++ first, then Odin or Zig, or the other way around? So I find your question odd, Audi, because you say a beginner in game dev. Do you want to become an expert in programming languages, or do you want to become an expert in making games? Or let's say, do you want to learn to make games? Because learning a programming language has nothing to do with balancing and making gameplay or learning how to make a game fun. These are entirely two different fields of expertise. You will need programming skill to make a game, but you will not need to know all of the different languages in order to make a game. Collector needs another ban. This time 5 minutes. This is a mild offense. The Gnome's tag strategy isn't even good, to be honest. No, you don't think so? I mean, it's something we could try, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Cakez actually cooking for once? Yeah. I think the tag difficult fits your game quite well, Cakez. I think so too, yeah. You learn the grammar, but do you know how to speak? Yeah. So I don't know if you like. You need to realize something. If you want to make games, if that's your goal, then while you can dabble in other languages, I would try to figure out what you like the most, which language you like the most, and in order to figure that out, you can just make very, very, very small projects in each of the three languages, and then decide on a language to make your first game in, before you go down the rabbit hole of let me learn this entire language. You can do all three, and the order doesn't matter. They teach similar concepts, and then decide, oh, I like that language the most, let me now make a game in it. And then you don't switch the language until you have done your first game. And then when you're done with your first game and you decide, oh, actually I hate Odin, I would rather use C++, then you make another game in C++ and stick with it till the end. Short answer would be C# Unity. Yeah, maybe he does not like Unity. Maybe he came from Unity. Could be that too. He specifically asked for making games using programming languages. So, yeah, anyways. I have a video here, my friends, which... I usually don't like these types of videos, but... that's exactly why I want to watch it. Because for me, usually these types of videos... Let me see here. So it took me 10 years to realize what I'll tell you in 8 minutes. Usually I don't like these types of videos because it's... most of the time this is just some basic knowledge that you can gather from YouTube anyways, packaged into a nice little 8-minute package that is just regurgitated and has no... While it does have some value, it doesn't apply when you're, let's say, 2 years in or 3 years in, because it's beginner knowledge. It's something very basic that is then being sold as this life hack, rehashed life hacks, essentially. And then you regurgitate what everyone else is saying on YouTube. I'm not saying that this is what this video is about, but most of the time that is the case. And so I wanted to check out this video because it is about coding. Maybe there's something we can learn. You still working as a web dev, Cakez? Yes, I do.
So I've been coding for years.
These 10 things? Really?
Figuring them out the hard way. If you're stuck, overwhelmed, or doubting yourself, let me save you 10 plus years.
Ah, there's no way. See, this is exactly what I mean. You do not you do not save 10 years. That's not how that works, because you gotta learn over those 10 years. There's no shortcut. But hey, let's see.
My name is Pete, and I've been a professional programmer for more than 13 years.
And what did you do?
I've helped hundreds of beginner devs learn how to code properly and land a job in tech. You don't need to know.
And what are your receipts? Like, what stuff did you work on? Which products, whatever, did you release to the public and earn money with? Just asking for a friend.
All right.
Hey.
Here's the first thing I wish someone...
Read the channel name. Okay. Web Developit. So it's a web developer and start learning code for free. Oh, 20% off. Damn, it's 20% off right now? Ooh, let's go. Let's not go. Okay, let's see.
You don't need to know everything. Not even close. But when I started out, I thought real developers had all of JavaScript memorized, like they were just built different. I used to think real developers could just wake up, grab their keyboard from under their pillow, and instantly write perfect JavaScript.
Not perfect, but I can code without looking at the tutorials, yeah?
Like they had the entire language stored in their brain.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
If you use C, you only need to store like 3 brain cells worth of stuff, by the way. That's why I love C. I do this, yeah, easy clap.
Nobody does. Imagine
you're lying. You're lying. And he's saying it in a wrong way. So what he's saying is he thought that you need to memorize the entire language, every single keyword, every single function call, everything. Which I don't think you can. I guess you could, but it's just too much. Sorry for my prejudice. Selling a course on web dev, more skeptical. Let's say we are on the skeptical, being aware type of fence right now. Okay, we are skeptical.
To memorize every recipe. You just need to know the basics. How to chop, how to season, how not to burn the house down. Coding is the same. It's more about understanding patterns than remembering.
And it took you 10 years.
Every detail. Back in the day, I used to feel bad Googling how to get the last item in array. Like, wasn't I supposed to already know this? But here's the thing. I still Google that sometimes. And so do developers.
Wait, so you, every once in a while, you go to YouTube, you type in how to get the last item in the array? This guy's gotta go to the doctor, man. I feel. There's no way. You want the back function? Yeah. Huh?
Who've been doing this way longer than
or the last, the top, whatever.
Being a good developer isn't about having everything memorized. It's about knowing how to find answers, how to think through problems, and how to stay calm when nothing works. So if you...
I mean, I don't stay calm at all, but the other two, I agree. Like that's what I mean by basic advice. Like he could have said it like this: programming is about problem solving. How well can you solve problems? And you learn how to solve problems the more you program, because you constantly have problems. 2 out of 3 is good enough. Exactly. You don't need to stay calm. You can get angry. That's fine. That's normal. I think that's Let's not be
If
too
you're doing
harsh.
basic stuff, congrats, you're doing it right. Learn how to learn. Alright, here's a big one that would have saved me years of feeling stuck.
Okay.
Most beginners try to learn code before they learn how to learn code. See, I thought if I just watched enough tutorials, eventually I'd get it. Spoiler alert, 10 tutorials
So wait, so you're saying that watching YouTube does not increase my skill in programming? Wait, what? I thought you need to do that. Wait, I think I know what actually helps when you want to learn how to code. You know what helps when you want to learn how to code? You scroll down to the description, this one right here, and then it says 20% off, buy it now. This is the cost when you want to learn how to code, man. Come on. Obviously, you don't watch YouTube, you buy a course.
later, I could follow along, but I couldn't build anything on my own. It was like learning to ride a bike by watching YouTube videos. You feel productive right up until you actually try pedaling and crash into a bush.
Oh, I feel
Learning
very
to code
productive
is like
right now.
learning a language. You don't become fluent by listening, you become fluent by speaking. Same with coding. If your fingers aren't on the keyboard, your brain isn't really learning. What really changed everything for me was switching from consume mode to create mode. Instead of just watching someone else build an app, I started
Let's continue.
building my own stuff, even if it was terrible. Here's the rule I wish I had from day one. For every hour you spend watching a tutorial, spend at least
You're wrong. No. No. I hate these rules. So I'm gonna be mean now. Dog shit rule. Throw it out of the window. How you learn, the way you learn to code is you set a time. A minimum could be 10 minutes, but 15 is also a bit better. And you do it every day. You force yourself, especially when you don't want to do it. And what that does, and what that means is you open up your damn code editor and you code for 10 minutes. You can set a fucking clock if you want to. Set it up and then wait. Click the start button and then code for 10 minutes. And when it does, then you decide if you keep going or not. That builds consistency. And when you're consistent, these 4 hours, this is just a number. You could implement a task today that could take you 4 hours or 2 hours, but you did a task and you have progressed your project. Like this 4 hour, like especially thinking in hours, in my opinion, is terrible. When you get to this high of a mark of 4 hours, what you should be focusing on is first to build consistency with time. Yes, okay, you could say 10 minutes, and then you spend the time thinking about tasks, and you work on small tasks that you can complete, and that builds again consistency. Consistency is more important than like these rules.
4 hours
Whatever, man.
building without it. Get stuck, Google stuff, break things. That's the real course. Perfection is a trap. Okay.
Yeah,
time.
I agree with
Early
this.
in my dev journey, I once spent 3 hours trying to name a variable. Not even kidding. Just staring at the screen like, should I...
I renamed ability to skill and then back to ability again. It took me like multiple days.
call it data, info, or maybe super important thing. Why? Because I thought everything I wrote had to be perfect. But here's the problem. Perfection is a lie. You're never going to write flawless code.
No.
Nobody does. Even the senior dev you look up to is pushing code that breaks sometimes. They just know how to fix it faster. It's like learning to paint, but never
I
putting
agree
a
with
brush
this
on
here.
canvas because you're scared that the first stroke won't be a masterpiece. Well,
It doesn't matter if it's web dev or coding in general. It applies to every field. You code, the same can be applied to game dev. When you try to make a system too perfect in the beginning, and then you realize later that you don't actually need the system, you wasted months of work. Get the system running, see if it works out or not, and then after that, make it pretty if you want to. And usually the making it pretty stuff only happens if you have to use the system and you realize using the system takes more time than fixing the system to make it pretty, aka more usable now, and then use the system after that. But otherwise, most of the time you don't even make it pretty.
it won't be. It's not supposed to be. Once I stopped obsessing over making everything clean or elegant and just started shipping stuff, things changed. Projects got
Yep.
finished. I started learning faster, and guess what?
Like, this is the advice that Jonathan Blow and Casey Muratori, aka Handmade Hero, talk about. You just do something. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just use the tools, the basic tools that you have, that you know, and do something. If you have an if check, a for loop, and for loops and if checks and arrays, all you need. And then you just go and do stuff. And build constructs using structures or classes, whatever you want to do.
The code got better as a result, not because I chased perfection, but because I gave myself room to mess up. Done is better than perfect. Ugly code that works will teach you more than...
What Solform says in the comments right now on Twitch is true, but can only be applied properly with years of experience. More proper design ahead of time fixes having to re-implement tons of systems. You only know that once you have done a bunch of mistakes and you have learned from your mistakes not to do them again. And that only applies to you once you have done a couple of years of coding. Otherwise, you don't know what system you... Let's say you know what system you want, but you don't know about the details yet because you've never done that before. So you can't actually do that.
Beautiful code that never leaves your laptop. So stop polishing, start building. You will never feel ready. Start anyway. You're never going to feel ready. Not ready to build your first project.
How many in chat had this when you started coding that you didn't feel ready?
Not ready to apply for that dev job. Not ready to charge money for your work. I kept waiting for this magical moment where I would feel like a real developer. But it never came. Even after years of experience, I'd still think, who let me touch production? It's kind of like going to the gym. You don't wait until you're in shape to start working out, you just show up. You start small, you get stronger over time, and same thing with coding. Confidence is built by doing, not waiting. My first freelance gig, I was terrified. Imposter syndrome on full blast. But I said yes anyway. And for sure, I googled half of it on the fly. But I delivered.
Never went away.
That one yes opened doors I didn't even know existed. You're more ready than you think. You don't need to feel confident. You just need to be willing. Start messy, start...
I think he's right here. And but so far, most of it applies to if you stay consistent and you do stuff, you become confident, and all of these mistakes will go away because you realize that obviously you shouldn't be watching YouTube videos in order to learn in order to learn coding.
Skill is problem solving. Here's something no tutorial thumbnail ever says. The real skill in coding isn't writing code. It's solving problems.
I've been saying that for years, you guys. Finally, someone repeats it.
Anyone can memorize a for loop, but can you break down a feature request into tiny buildable chunks? Can you figure out why something's broken when nothing looks broken? Think of coding like being a detective. The syntax, that's just your notebook. But the real magic is in asking the right questions, tracing clues.
Scams like that only possible in shitty tech industry. Imagine a lawyer, pilot, doctor giving 10 tips to be a good doctor. Yeah.
And piecing things together. Early on, I'd freeze every time something didn't work. Like, it's broken, I must suck. But eventually I realized, debugging is the job. It's not the failure, it's the process. The devs...
It's exactly the type of video I was expecting. It's just basic level, surface level advice.
You admire aren't
but
just
it is how it is.
Language. They're
He's not
relentless
wrong.
problem solvers. They stay curious, they ask questions, they keep digging. If you want to level up fast, start focusing less on what to write and more on why it's written that way. Build your thinking muscle and not just your typing speed. By the way, check the description below
totally
for
real coding, yeah.
video series because I'm sure you will find value into it. Nobody cares about your code, they care about what it does.
True. I've been saying that
Chat all the time, you guys. You don't need to write a perfect function or a perfect game CPP file. It doesn't matter, bro. You just need a good game.
True. Decent advice. Yeah, it's the same advice everywhere. It is.
This one might hurt a little.
I love coding videos without codes.
Nobody cares about your code. Not your client.
There is no 12 minutes of ads. You're lying, bro. What's this guy talking about? It's a minute.
Not your boss, not the user. They care about what it does. You could write the cleanest, most elegant code known to humankind, but if the button doesn't work or the site loads like it's on dial-up, it's useless. I remember building this beautifully abstracted component once. I was so proud of it. It was reusable, efficient, do not repeat yourself. But the client, they just said, cool, can we make the button blue instead of green? They didn't care. They just didn't care about my clever hooks. They just wanted results. Think of your code like plumbing. Nobody looks under the sink and claps because your pipes are tidy. They just
thank you very much for following, Ori.
Write code that works. Write code that solves problems. If it's clean and elegant too, great.
It's so generic. I mean, he's right with all of these things, but what value does this provide? Like, you're right, but
Great. But
all of this is what you learn if you just code. Like, the video could just be, the best way to learn is to just sit down and
don't
code
lose
right now.
sleep over the perfect solution no one sees. Value is better than vanity. Burnout is real. Protect your energy. Let's get real for a second.
Yeah, that's why your first rule sucks, man. That's why, where is it? Where's that? Where is it? I don't know where it was, but the 4 hours for every hour you watch a tutorial, that's why that rule sucks. The way you get away from burnout is you have small tasks and you do task for task. So let's say you make a very small task today, like change the color of a button, like he said. Then you have already driven away some of that burnout because you've gotten further. Like, that small of a task can help you get out of burnout, actually. And if that's all you do today, what it does is you get the time to relax, but you still made progress. That's the powerful thing about staying consistent, yet not overworking yourself. So you could have days where you only work for 10 minutes, but those 10 minutes could be vital in making progress further down the line, because it keeps the ball rolling, even if it's slow.
Burnout is real and it can hit hard. You start off excited, motivated, watching tutorials at double speed, thinking way
See,
too
like,
much.
that's why I always say, if you start out coding, don't start with 10-hour working sessions. Start with 10-minute working session. Who cares? And then, but force yourself to do the 10-15 minutes every day. Never miss a single day for a year. Since it's only 10 to 15 minutes, every single person should be able to do it. And what that does is, you will most of the time do it longer than 10 to 15 minutes. But the initial entry point is not so large that you're like, oh, I'm too overwhelmed, I'm not going to do it. I can do it because it's only 10 minutes. That's the point. That's how you psychologically rewire yourself. And then at some point, it's just going to be something you do and you no longer think about it.
Coffee, fast forward a few months later, you're exhausted, confused, and wondering if you're even meant for coding.
But if I spend a minute, I feel like that's too short.
Weekend trying to fix
it's too short, bro. Like, a minute sucks. Like, what can you do in a minute? It takes you to think about what you're gonna do, and then you're already done. No, you need to have 10 minutes of clean, just sitting down and writing. Let's say we are talking about coding, writing code. And then past that 10 minutes, you will either feel like continuing or not. That's your decision at that point then.
One tiny bug. Didn't eat properly, barely slept, just stared at the screen hoping the code would magically heal itself. When I finally solved it, sure, the bug was gone, but so was my energy. And honestly, that wasn't a win, that was a warning. This idea that real developers grind 24/7, total nonsense. The best developers I know, the ones who last, they take breaks. They have boundaries, they rest, they go on holidays, they play games. Think of your brain like a battery. You wouldn't run your phone at 1% all day.
Now, Cakez TD, let's say you're working and you let's say you have 10 minutes at night or before work. Think about in the evening what you're gonna do the next day, and then when your 10 minutes come, you already know what you're gonna do. You don't sit down and that's when you turn on your brain. You're gonna commute to work, maybe you wait in a bus, in a subway, whatever, wherever you are, maybe during eating, you think about what you're gonna do in your 10 minutes, and then when the time comes, it's just doing. It's not thinking.
Why do that to yourself? You don't need to hustle every second to prove something. Productivity isn't about burning out. It's about sustainability. Sleep, touch grass, go for a walk, your code will thank you. Alright, let's recap fast and real. You don't need to know everything. Learn how to learn. Perfection is a lie. Ship it anyway. You will never feel ready. Start anyway. Coding is problem solving, not just typing. Nobody cares how clever your code is, just that it works. And yeah, burnout is real. protect your brain battery. If
How
even
does
one
learn
of
to
those
learn?
hits you today,
See, like your question is very well phrased. How does one learn how to learn? And that's the big problem with YouTube videos like that. It's full of these types of advice. It sounds good, but what does the stuff that he just said mean? What are some actionable steps I can do right now to start? What should I do? That's not in here at all. It's just some like very disconnected generic advice. While it does work, it doesn't really help much.
then this video did its job. And now I want to hear from you. Which one of these do you wish someone told you earlier? Drop it in the comments below and let's help each other avoid some pain. Oh, and if this video helped, go ahead and like and subscribe and maybe hit that notification.
Thank you very much for the
Thanks
bell,
for
my man,
watching.
Mr. Developete. I think
I'll
he's
see you
French,
on the
right?
next one.
My man. Yeah, so I didn't watch the video just to, like, let's say, you know, make fun of the guy or shit on the guy. It obviously, there is truth to what he says. That's not the point. I think this is also the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, is I always look for actionable advice. Stuff that leaves you empowered to start, but also to stay focused and motivated. And oftentimes these types of YouTube videos, at least for me, they are way too generic. So that they give you generic advice, but not something that helps you now. And so, yeah, anyways, please don't send any hate to this guy, okay? It's still a very well-made video, and everything he said, apart from the one where you say 4 hours of I guess it was just an example, but still, don't put hours on your coding today. No, try to get at least the entry level right. So you focus on it, you force yourself, okay, 10, 15 minutes. Maybe you don't want to do it today, but you still do it because it's just 10 minutes. And then once you get into the habit of sitting down every day, then try to think in terms of tasks. Make a button blue, change the position of a button, change the scale of a UI element, make some function return something else. So like it's very, very small tasks that you can complete so that you have done something today and you feel accomplished, and then that will help you stay motivated and you will not quit. It's very unlikely that you'll quit because you keep getting this positive reinforcement loop. Now, there will be days where you are unable to complete a task, or you actually go steps back, and that's when you'll feel burnout because you're not making progress, you're actually making reverse progress, you're going back. Those will be the tough days. And that's when you maybe go back to 10 minutes and you just push through. I'm giving actionable advice. Yes. I told you to do it for 10 minutes. And I don't need to tell you to download Visual Studio Code and open it. I'm pretty sure that is normal, right? That should be expected from someone. Okay, I'm opening up my code editor. Like, I don't have to tell you what to do. Anyways. You'll get banned for the 3rd time today. Audi, thank you very much for following. I think I said that already. Imo, they give generic advice to pull in the low-hanging fruit. Yeah, I know. I know why it works, and it's fine. I'm not angry about it. I'm just calling it out. That's all. I told you what to do in order to figure out what to do in the 10 minutes. You use your lunch break to figure that out, bro. You're not listening. That's why you're banned now. Because you're doubling down. Bye! Bitch. Look at this guy.
Thank God I'm back.
Alright,
no!
guys. I feel accomplished. We did good stuff.
Ekant.
Very happy.
Ola chat developers.
Made some good progress. Very happy about these icons too. Some of the last updates, upgrades on the level, on the game. Good stuff. Yeah, that was collector. Boom. Excuse me. 3 hours of stream, not 1 second of actual content. You're wrong. Go back in the VOD. I did quite a bit of content. We drew all of these. We implemented some of this stuff. So, fixed a couple of bugs. Did some good stuff, man. We did a juicy react too. We changed the tags on the Steam page. We did a lot of stuff, man. Actually. Yeah. What's the game you're playing in your free time? Right now, nothing. But I used to play Kingdom Rush a lot. Like, the last game that I did play was Kingdom Rush. I like it a lot. It's a great game. Very inspiring. Also as a research tool, of course. Yeah, I mean, we played Gnomes, but that was for the interview, and then Kingdom Rush, yeah. 400 hours. But I leave it open overnight. I did leave it open overnight a lot, so that's also inflated numbers. It's a vanilla programming suggestion video. I mean, yeah, I know. You unmodded yourself? Have you been mod? Really? Were you mod before? Mod me if you want to. Sure, here you go. Did you learn anything, Cakes? No, but I learned these things already, so it's fine. I've been saying programming is a tool to solve problems all the time already, and I've talked about motivation. I've talked about tutorial hell. You learn these things. It's like, thing is, the advice that he gives is useless because it's something you learn anyways just by doing it. You can say it, but it has no meaning to someone who has not experienced it. Guy used to refund me points when I harassed you with clowns. The guy has lost it. Wait, so were you a mod or not? Everyone in chat, no, you guys were not mod. I was mod before as well. I don't think so, man. Anyways, my friends. We have Jackie Coates or Janet. I think we rated Jackie yesterday, right? Shall we rate Janet? What the hell? Was that correct? Of course not. But why? Janet CR. Yeah, I have the 3. There we go. It will be 3-hour stream until I in a better place work-wise, Mr. Soulform. I can't do more. If I do more, then it will just pile up too much. That's why. But anyways, I hope you had fun today, guys. I hope you had fun. I hope it was a great stream for you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay? Hope you have a good day so far, and till the day, whatever that's called, yeah, in the evening too. Did not have fun? Okay, that's good to hear. Then I don't see you tomorrow. See you guys. I'll send you over to Janet. Have a wonderful day.